There's a prediction that up to 50,000 teachers will leave the profession between 2020 and 2025. Why are people dropping out?
I think it's often because they are so shocked by the pressures that are really heaped upon them as soon as they begin teaching that they find it too much, they can't cope. So the emotional strength which is needed is just not there.
A lot of people out there think a teaching profession is wonderful. You get 12 weeks leave. You can actually have a good work-life balance. You can leave school at 3:30. Is that actually the case?
It depends on what kind of teacher you want to be. If you want to be a lazy teacher, you can still get away with being lazy and you can work a short day and enjoy those holidays as you lie on a banana lounge in a tropical resort sipping an exotic cocktail. But if you want to be a teacher who's sincerely dedicated to becoming a terrific teacher who has a major impact, then that's hard work and you've got to be prepared to put in many hours and a lot of emotional energy.
It seems you've observed a real mediocrity when it comes to the teaching profession in Australia.
A large number were awful and a very small number were wonderful. And it just staggered me and shocked me and frightened me to think that out of 3,000 schools, mostly in Australia, but some overseas, that so many of them could be so dull. It's not just a matter of teaching people how to solve quadratic equations or why the word "it" is a preposition. It's a matter of taking care of a much greater sense of what humanity really involves. And that includes looking after relationships and helping people with advice as to the paths they could take in life and helping them learn to solve problems, which are skills that adults desperately need, but which are often ignored and sadly neglected in schools.
Are good teachers easy to find?
No.
Why not?
Because too many of them have gone straight from school to university and back to school to become teachers. They haven't been out in the world enough. They haven't had enough experience of real life. They haven't mixed it with the rough and tumble world that so many people inhabit. And so they don't understand what works in life and what doesn't work. I think people who are there's such a bad press about teachers. There's so much negativity about the profession and about the occupation that people are scared away from it, where they shouldn't be, because it can be wonderful and should be wonderful.
What do you think makes a good teacher?
I think they've got to be fair, they've got to know their subject well, and they've got to work hard. And if they can be more than that, that's great. But if they just have those three characteristics, then they'll be okay. They'll do quite well. But if they've also got the ability to take a personal interest in the students, to form the relationships with them that can become the basis of really open and honest conversations, then they'll be inspiring and wonderful teachers, quite possibly.
Which role do you relish more, that of an acclaimed best-selling author or that of a school educator, of a teacher?
Oh, teaching by a long way.
Really?
Yeah. It means much more. And there are times when I'm really emotionally very affected by the fact that I've been able to affect some improvement in someone's situation. But there's no happy endings, there's no magic wands. It's a slow, patient process. But you do feel that you can achieve something.
You've got to be in there for the long haul.
Yeah, very much so.
Hello, I'm Sarah Abo. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our Extra Minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.